Here in New Mexico, law enforcement officials say shoplifting is on the rise and thieves are using money from their stolen goods to fund their criminal enterprise.
Tonight, Target 7's John Cardinelli shows us just how dangerous these criminals are and what is being done to try to stop them.
Look at this video. It shows a man shooting at an off-duty police officer, another fighting with a security guard,
Stop right now!
and one running
Stop right now!
when chased by police.
These are pretty bad people. They're hardcore individuals.
And they're right next to you when you shop. These are today's shoplifters.
Retail centers can become crime scenes in a matter of seconds.
That happened here at this sporting goods store last month when an off-duty state police officer caught a man stealing ammo. The officer returned fire.
Most people think that it is just shoplifting, and most people have a misconception about what shoplifting is.
Police tell us drug dealers, gang members, and armed robbers are stealing from stores to fuel their criminal enterprise. They steal tools, clothes, kitchen appliances, sell them online or at pawn shops, and use the money to buy drugs and weapons.
It's a business like any other, and in New Mexico particularly, it's $1 billion a year business alone.
There's been a high surge of calls that we've had regarding the need for armed security.
Ruben Barella is in charge of operations for International Protective Service. They provide armed guards. He said recently business has been booming. Large retailers used to hire off-duty Albuquerque police officers for security, but the department is so low on manpower, there's not enough officers to work security jobs on their off time. Some stores decided to go without security until recently.
The stores needed some type of void to fill that, and they're contacting us now, and we are taking on several of those jobs that the Albuquerque Police Department has.
Get down on the ground.
But APD tells us they've joined a new task force
Down on the ground.
formed by the Attorney General's office to combat higher-level shoplifters.
What we see is an overlap in every area of criminality. When we do these investigations, we see everything from fraud and forgery to all the way up to, in some cases, homicide.
Chris Kohler is an undercover agent with the task force. He looks for prolific shoplifters who have a violent history, such as arrests for robbery and burglary. He then follows them into stores, and when he sees them leave without paying, this happens.
Why? What did I do wrong?
Target 7 obtained a list of people the task force has arrested, and each one of them have an extensive criminal history. For example, this woman has been charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon multiple times, as well as kidnapping. And this man has been charged with distributing drugs, as well as aggravated assault upon a peace officer.
This is a crime prevention strategy, and we are targeting and hunting violent felons that are already on the run in other criminal felony cases.
And judges who are known for letting criminals go are actually locking these shoplifters up until trial. But Attorney General Hector Balderas says he needs more help and wants to charge more shoplifters with felonies.
The legislature still thinks this is a petty misdemeanor type activity. They are sadly mistaken.
It is way out of hand.
Republican State Representative Bill Rehm presented a retail crime bill at the last legislative session. Rehm says criminals know that if they steal under $500, it's a misdemeanor. So they go from store to store, stealing under $500 worth of product.
What my legislation would have done is, okay, we're going to look at what you steal over a calendar year and charge you with that amount.
In doing so, those committing serial shoplifting would more easily face felony charges. But Rehm tells us the bill didn't get much traction.
And until we really get serious with it, we're going to continue paying increased product cost for their theft.
For Target 7, I'm John Cardinelli.
Representative Rehm says he will present the bill again at the next session. Today, the task force has arrested more than 60 shoplifters to date who had felony records.